Man, stick a fork in me. I'm done. Well, I'm not done, but I'm done for today. This XL-400 is a pain in the rear. This Canadian version on the decompression valve, it's just not a push button. It's a little lever. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. It's a little lever, kind of what's on the Super EZs and whatnot. But putting that back together, I'm glad I had an extra rod there because I broke one pulling it out. It's got a spline fit and it only fits in one way. And then getting this all hooked up right. Oh wow, pain in the butt. Getting the new grommets in line in there. I have to change the barb because it's a smaller line. And so I have those extra small fuel barbs. So getting it back together has been a challenge. I've got to rebuild the starter, which I've never done one of these before. This ought to be interesting. Some kind of doohickey, similar again to the Super EZ, where you have to wind up this, and I have the decals coming. They're on the way. I haven't gotten here yet, but the muffler's refinished. But yeah, I got a new clutch and sprocket on it. I'll get a new spark plug. But yeah, this is a pain in the butt. I mean, a pain in the butt. I know why they went to the 360s, 450s, because every service tech probably cried like a baby working on these. Because I don't care how much experience you have. These are pain in the butt compared to some of the later model saws. And this saw was built after the Steel 041. And if you want an easy saw to put together and take apart, get an old Steel 041, the old ones, pre-1970. Man, you don't get an easier saw to work on than those. But I'm not for steel, so. Anywho, this was fun right here, taking that screen off and putting it on, and it was all bent up in different places, so I had to straighten it out and just kind of try to figure out where the bends were and where the hammering needed to be done. So I got that, I guess. That ought to work out all right. Like I said, I've had to clean up and sand and the pulley, and so next is to put on the dogs and put this back together, put that on. And I guess the last thing will be decals and the handle, which that'll be fairly easy, I hope. But the starter is going to be new. I'll be practicing on this. I took this off. I tried to glue it back on, but I need to get a different glue. But that's a Terry-built XL-400. It's real good shape. So glad to have it. It's shiny. It won't be used. I don't build these saws to use. They're all just good examples that hopefully someday in the future, when all these are gone, somebody will want to hang this around rather than use it up. This is basically a bigger version of, in between the Super XL and the XL-500. I think it's a 65.5 cc saw, and they made this in a floating power. Man, the boy, that was that big, heavy, clunky, and ugly. And I don't think they made this one with a chain brake, but they sure made that. They made one for the Super XL, a chain brake on it, and it was super ugly too. But anyway, we've got this one about ready to go on a shelf. But I say about ready. I know I've got some work to do, because that starter is going to be a pain, because I've never done one. But I don't anticipate it being anything too bad. And I've got a couple of bars here that I want to put on. I'll try to clean them up best I can. Figure out which one's the best one. I probably won't finish the bars, but yeah, the XL-400 is, like I said, this is a 65.5 cc saw with decompression, and I'm gonna tell you something. This saw needs decompression. I saw a guy on YouTube trying to start one, didn't have the decompression pushed in, and broke the whole handle off of it trying to hold it down, and he had it strapped down when he was doing it. So yeah. Anyway, that's it for the Terry built XL-400 restoration.